Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter multiply fractions. The lessons we're going to cover today are multiply fractions by whole numbers using number line, multiply fractions by whole numbers using models, multiply fractions by whole numbers set 2, multiply fractions and whole numbers sorting. So here I'm on grade 5 math. Let's just start with the lesson that is multiply fractions by whole numbers using number lines option. Let's just start with the lesson. The model shows the product of 1 by 6 and whole number. You have to see what whole number it is. So just look at the number line. Here you have 1 by 6, 2 by 6, you ended up on 7 over 6, right? So that means it is 1 by 6 times 7 because 7 times 1 is 7. So that is 7 over 6. So that is 1 by 6 times 7. Let's just start with the test questions. The model shows the product of 6 and 1 by 5. So 6 times 1 by 5 equals, you have to see the number line. You ended up on 6 by 5, right? So that is 6 times 1 by 5 equals 2 by 6. The correct option, sorry, 6 by 5 it is. 6 times 1 by 5 is 6 by 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. The model shows the product of 1 by 2 and 5. So which is the correct option? I think you guys are here to learn, isn't it? So why you are not answering? That is 2 over 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. The model shows the product of 1 by 2 and 7. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 7 over 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. The model shows the product of 10 and 1 by 4. Complete the multiplication sentence that match the model. That is 10 over 4. Option number, very good, 1 is the correct option. The model shows the product of 1 by 5 and 9. The correct option is 9 over 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. The model shows the product of 4 and 1 by 3. The correct option is 4 by 3. Option number 3 is the correct option. The model shows the product of 1 by 10 and whole number. So which is the correct option? Jonathan, what's wrong with you? If you have any question, you can please ask. The correct option is 5 over 10 and that is 2. The correct option is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. 5 by 10 is 5. That is 5 over 10. Basically, the option is not correct. That is 5 by 10. Okay, let's just move on to next one. The next lesson is multiply fractions by whole numbers using models. Which model represents 4 times 2 by 4? Four times 2 by 4. 4 times 2 by 4 equals 8 over 4, right? So each shape has 4 equal parts. Each part represent the fraction 1 by 4. Let's just start with the test questions. They are already solved. Which model represents 3 times 5 by 9? Okay, 3 times 5 by 9, right? So 3 times 5 by 9 equals 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 3 is 9. That equals 5 over 3. So option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 represents 5 out of 3. You can see you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 of them and they all have 5 portion colored out of 9. So they represent 1, 2, 3. They represent 3 times 5 over 9. You don't have to simplify it. That represents 3 times 5 by 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is option number 1. Which model represent 4 times 2 by 5, which is the correct option, 1 or 2? Option number 2 is the correct option, right? You have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shapes, and for all the shapes you have two portion colors out of 5. So option number 2 is the correct option. Which model represents 4 times 2 by 4? So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? 4 times 2 by 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Option number 1 is the correct option, not option number 2. See, option number 1 is the correct option. How? 4 times 2 by 4. Just look at this one. 4 and 4 cancel out. You get 2 whole. So that's why you have 2 whole portions colored left. That is the correct option. They all are colored. So option number 1 is the correct option. It's not 2. Got it now? 3 times 2 by 4, which is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3 times 2 by 4. Which model represents 3 times 2 by 8? 1 or 2, which is the correct option? Three times 2 by 8. 3 times 2 is 6. A is the correct option. 6 by 8. You can see you have 6 portions colored out of 8. So A is the correct option, right? The first one is the correct option. Which model represents 4 times 5 by 9? So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 5 by 9. Option number 1, 2, 3, 4. And they all have 5 portion colored out of 9. So option number 2 is the correct option. Which model represents 2 times 5 by 6? So which is the correct option? That is 2 times 5 is 10. 10 by 6 it is. So option number, that is the correct option. You have 10 portions and 6 of them are colored. So that is basically option 2. It is look at the options. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiply fractions by whole numbers set 2. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today, right? Because they are already solved. So 8 over 9 times 7. We have already done set 1 in the previous lesson, so we know how to multiply the fractions and the whole numbers. So multiplying fractions and whole numbers is very easy. You don't have any denominator for 7, so that means that is 1. So 8 times 7, 8 times 7 is 56 over 9. Numerator is greater than denominator, simply divide. 9 times 6 is 54 and you have 2 over here. So that is 6 whole 2 over 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. Any question with the with this one? Let's just move on to next one. So when you have to multiply whole number and fraction, just multiply numerator time numerator and denominator would be 1 for the whole number, right? Okay, 3 by 8 times 3. So that is 3 by 8 times 3. You don't have any denominator, so that would be 1. 3 times 3 is 9, 9 over 8. So which is the correct option? That is 1 whole 1 over 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 times 1 by 2. 3 times 1 by 2 is option number 1, that is 1 whole 1 over 1 by 6 times 7, which is the correct option. The correct option is 1 whole 1 over 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. The next one is 3 by 1 by 4 times 3, which is the correct option. The correct option is 3 by 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. 8 times 3 by 7, which is the correct option. The correct option is 3 whole 3 over 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. How to? Just look at the denominator. The denominator is 7. How option number 2? Option number 1 is the correct option. The denominator would be same. 9 whole 3 over 10, which is the correct option. That is 2 whole 7 over 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. 2 by 3 times 10, which is the correct option. That is 6 whole 2 by 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiply fractions and whole numbers sorting. In each Is each product less than 1, equal to 1 or greater than 1? So 5 times 2 by 3. 4 times 1 over 4. 1 over 4 is less than 1. And 4 times 1 over 4 is equal to 1. And 5 times 2 by 3 is greater than 1. Let's just start with the test questions. Is each product less than 1, equal to 1 or greater than 1? That's the one we just did, right? 5 times 2 by 3. 5 times 2 by 3. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 over 3, right? When you divide 10 by 3, that is greater than 1. So that 5 times 2 by 3 is greater than 1. 1 by 4 times 1 is 1 over 4. So 1 over 4 is less than 1. And 4 times 1 by 4 is 4 by 4, that is 1. So that equals to 1, right? First one in third box, second one in first box, and third one in second box. So option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 2. Is each product less than 1, equal to 1 or greater than 1? So which is the correct option? 5 times 3 by 4, that is greater than 1. 2 over 3, less than 1. 3 over 4, less than 1. First one in the third box, second and third one in the first box. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is each product less than 1, equal to 1 or greater than 1? 1 by 2 times 1, that is less than 1. 2 times 3 is 6 by 4, that is greater than 1. And 1 times 1 by 3, also less than 1. So which is the correct option? That is Option number one is the correct option. Is each product less than 1, equal to 1, or greater than 1? So, which is the correct option? First and second one is greater than 1, right? First one in third box, second one in third box, and third one is equal to 1. That would be in second box. So, option number one is the correct option. You can see the first one, 3 times 2 by 3, right? 3 times 2 is 6. 6 over 3 is greater than 1. So, 3 times 2 by 3 would be here. Then look at the second one. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 over 4. That is also greater than 1. 8 over 4 is 2, right? So 2 by 4 times 2, 4 is here. And 1 by 4 times 4, that is 4 over 4. That equals 1. So it is here. So first one in third box, second one in third box, and third one in second box. Option number one is the correct option. Very good. Is each product less than 1, equal to 1, or greater than 1? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 4 times 1 by 4 is 1. That would be in the second box. The second one is in the third box. And the third one is also in the third box. So first one in second box, second and third in third box. Option number two is the correct option. Is each product less than 1, equal to 1, or greater than 1? Option number one is the correct option. Okay, that's all for today. So we were working on grade 5 math. The chapter we were working on is multiply fractions. The lessons we have covered today are They are multiply fractions by whole numbers using number lines, multiply fractions by whole numbers using models, multiply fractions by whole numbers set 2, and multiply fractions and whole numbers sorting. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the questions in the chat box for which you need help. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So if you have any questions, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions?